Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to Molina de Segura, which is in Murcia in the south of Spain. Now somebody commented recently about how smooth the roads are out here, and they're honestly not. As you can see by this one, this is like a normal national road. Yeah, it's fairly bumpy, but it's just not a motorway. A lot of the roads in Spain are relatively new, but the normal A roads or national roads, yeah, they're like every other road in the world. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name's Sherilyn, and this is what I do for a living. But not just me, there are millions of us out there. Whether you call yourself a lorry driver, whether you call yourself a truck driver or a truckie, there are millions of drivers just like me all over the world just getting your goods to you. It doesn't matter whether it's a supermarket or a factory. At some point, everything that you see around you, if you just stop and look up, everything that you see around you has been on the back of a lorry. It's been on a trailer, it's been in a box lorry, it's been in a container. But from the port to the factory, there are not enough internal railways to get it to you. So at some point, even from a railway terminal to the factory or to the supermarket, it has gone on the back of a trailer at some point. So it doesn't matter if it's a piece of steel or a pint of milk. So although a lot of people get frustrated when they're foreigners along, a lot of people hate us parking anywhere near them, they don't like the refrigerated units, they don't like people being up early in the morning or late at night. Without us, you'll have nothing. Now I parked overnight and got up early this morning because Molina de Segura is a very, very busy place. So I am hoping to miss some of the traffic. Whether that happens, I don't know, but we'll try. So I don't know where in the world you are, but it is spring in Europe, and as you can see all around, everything is turning green. It's very much an agricultural area, Murcia, and the blossom is starting to come out. The cherry trees look absolutely stunning, but we have got general freight on. Now, I've not been to this place before, not this actual delivery point, but I have been to the industrial estate that it's on, and I have been to Molina de Segura many times. Now, my plan is to go round the top. Normally, if you're going to Molina, you would go along the motorway at the bottom and then turn up to it. So my plan, this is why I've come up this way, is to go round the outside of Molina and drop down to it, just because at this time of the morning, that road is horrendous. There's a university down there, and obviously everybody comes and going. Everybody's trying to get to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. They can't actually go through Molina town with the lorry, as the sign says, which you just passed. So you have to go round it one way or the other. It's just that I'm hoping that this is less busy than coming up the normal way. Well, it wasn't too busy, but my camera ran out of battery, so I missed a bit in between. Sorry about that. So we're on the industrial estate. We just need to drive around a bit. I've been to a couple of places on here, so I've got an idea where it should be. Let's put it that way. And it should be sort of down one of these little streets, but I think we've got to go to the top to get to it. I do like it on these industrial estates when they have these big wide open roads. Makes the job a whole lot easier. But they do have an awful lot more space in Spain than we have in the UK and Ireland. Now it should be one of these down here. Just there's nothing behind, so we'll just take it steady, see if we can find. I haven't actually got a name, just an address.
Este 25? Sí, es para tú. Okay.
Well, that was quite handy. That lady was just going into work. Had a discussion with this guy here. He had to move some of his vans because they were parked in front of the bay. So we'll just reverse on there. There is a set of steps that we need to keep an eye on as well. Luckily, I've come in the right way, so it's on my right, so I'm reversing the right direction. And we're going uphill, which can be, if you're heavy, it can be make it skip a bit when you're trying to get on these tight bays, but it should be okay. Now this is my view when I'm reversing. This is what I can see, is just blackness coming out of the light. But I knew that those set of steps were there. So I had to try and get it close enough to the steps to get the ramp on, but not close enough to hit the back of the door. Because you just can't, coming out of the light into the dark, you just can't see the handle. So for the guy that was showing me back, he couldn't understand what the problem was, because he could see fine. But if I turn the camera around, that's what he sees, but I can't see the steps. Now, this is a new customer for us. We haven't done this delivery before. Now, everything in the back is handball, which means there's no pallets at all. It's all on the floor of the trailer, so it all has to come off by hand, and it takes time. It is definitely not a quick job, but if you get your mind to that and that's how it is, there's no point in getting wound up about it. You know, I went round the corner, had a cup of coffee in the cafe, had a bit of toast, come back, read my book, watched YouTube for a little while, you know. So there's just no point getting wound up, because they're doing their thing, and all that's going to happen is you're going to upset your customer and you'll just get yourself in the tears for absolutely no reason. Ain't going to make it quicker.
So we'll go out, shut the back doors, and I've got to have a weekend break at some point. So just wait for the text message to come through and see what we're doing. Oh, and there's the message coming through. Let's see what the story is. So I am going to have my weekend break. And load afterwards. So I'm going to go down to Lasagna, get parked down there. A friend of mine's, as I've said before, him and his family do a removals company down here. I'll put a link in the description if ever you need removals to UK or Ireland. Oh, it's a good job I didn't go up. It's very tempting to go past them, but there's 2 policemen waiting on this hill. No overtaking on this hill, and when you're empty like I am, very tempting in a 3-lane to go past, but very good job I didn't. Yeah, that nearly caught me out, but we'll just stay here and crawl up the hill behind everybody else. My company use WhatsApp for messaging, reference numbers, addresses, times, that sort of thing, so that we have got it in front of us. Oh, he's going for it. Fair play. We'll just stay here. But my phone makes different noises for different people sending me the text messages. But with the CarPlay, it reads me the text message. The only problem is when I'm answering it, I need to speak slower so that it understands me. And also, it doesn't have any punctuation, which absolutely drives me up the wall. Being Gen X, no punctuation does my head in. But it's better than picking the phone up. So this is my plan. It's a service road around the big shopping centre in Lasagna. There is an area for camper vans, but you can't park the lorries there. Now, obviously, the shopping centre's got toilets, restaurants, bars, got no showers, but I had a shower on the way down. And you are within walking distance of the beach here. Now, it is very rare, very rare, that I get to park anywhere like this. It's lovely and sunny, but cold in the wind. But yeah, had a really nice time. Really funny because I had to go on the scooter things that you rent. Yeah, and then get overtaken by an 11-year-old. Very funny. Now, as you can see, it's just the side of the road. I parked next to the service road, so there was lorries coming in or out all night. The big supermarket was having deliveries, the big DIY place was having deliveries. It's well lit up, and so it was very safe. Now, if you park somewhere like this, make sure you take your rubbish with you. Use the rubbish bins, use the toilets in the shopping centre, go use the bars. Do not leave mess, because all that will happen is that they will stop the lorries parking there. They will put barriers up, they'll put blocks up, and you will not be able to use it, which again, all you'll do is shooting yourself in the foot. Now, the joys of being a lorry driver is you work night. I haven't got a clue what this person's doing. Looking for somewhere, I guess, because it's been stop-start all the way along. We'll just go past him. We're going to the place that the lights are on over there. Now, I was supposed to be loading at 5 o'clock tonight, but that got put back, which is never a good sign. It's never a good sign. You always load vegetables at night, salads at night, you always, and you run up through the night. But every time it gets put back, it means that there's a problem in the pack house. So, let's go and see what the big problem is. Oh, yay. Loads of people all waiting to get loaded. We'll just have to pull up and go and find somebody, see what the story is. Oh, just what we need. Look at all them. People, just go away. It's too late for all these people to be about. Irishman in front of us, or at least an Irish lorry. But we'll go in and see what the story is. Welcome to 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I am still at the same place. I did get on a bay. It was very tight. I didn't record it, I should have, but there was another English guy there, helped me get on a bay, blindside it in, and you can see this curb that's around you. Really don't get much room at all, in and out like a yo-yo. And then this English guy helped me, and there was a Spanish guy the other side. He helped me. Just blindsiding it between two vehicles onto a bay was not the best, but we're just coming out now. So the story is, the stuff wasn't ready because it'd come off the field and it was too warm. Spinach that I've loaded. So what they have to do is put it into blast chillers to chill it down. But because there was so many people waiting for their loads, so much stuff had to go into the blast chillers until it got down to temperature. They will not load it if it's above temperature. So I'll put the thing on. You have to probe it before it goes on the back of your trailer so that they know it's on the right temperature. But unfortunately, they just hadn't got it together. They hadn't got it off the field. They hadn't got it into the chillers. So this is what you have to fill out. You have to put the probe. They give you a probe, and you have to probe every pallet, and it has to be less than +3 before it goes on the trailer. It is very frustrating, but there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. They won't load it until it's at temperature, and it doesn't matter. There's no point waking the transport manager up. There's nothing she can do about it. You just have to wait and watch the wheel go by for a while. On a plus point, we get to see a lovely sunrise. So my plan is just to do 4.5 hours and then stop. Have my break then. I mean, I'll be sleeping through the day, but it's not a disaster. It's not that warm at this time of year, and I should be at the top of a mountain. Yep, definitely a nice sunrise. So I'm going to get some sleep, and I will talk to you later on when I feel a bit more alive. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It's afternoon now. I had a good sleep. This area. This is kilometre 92 on the A23. I think this thing in front of me is something to do with skiing, the mountains, a bit of mod knot type thing. This thing in front of me is a control point. Weighbridge regularly opened. Bear that one in mind. But those mountains over the back there, they have a lot of skiing going on up there because this area gets really cold in the winter, really snowy. So in the summer, it's still not as hot as down south because the breeze goes across it, which means you can get some sleep. And there's 2 restaurants there. There's a new restaurant up on the hill, and that one has got parking, and it's also got a security man that wanders around at night, showers, toilets, everything. I do like the parking here. The thing is with putting a fridge, especially when you're doing fruit, veg, salad, it is mostly night work. So you just get up and get on with it. There's no point complaining. If you don't like it, find another job. That's all you can do. And the fridge does not keep me awake. It's white noise. I just turn over and go back to sleep when it comes on and off. not only did we get to see a good sunrise this morning, it looks like we're going to get to see a good sunset. So I hope you enjoyed the views coming up, but it's dark now, so there's no point in me keep filming. But the Rickler Road has been resurfaced. Yay! Usually this road is like a lunar landing or driving on a ploughed field. But, well, hopefully we'll get some white lines, but it's been resurfaced since I've been down. Now, I hate to think how many surfaces this road's got on it, but I'm told that the reason it has to keep being resurfaced is because it's got no curbs. So all the traffic goes over it. Oh, white lines too. All the traffic that goes over it gradually pushes it down and outwards like a pancake. So it's got like a million different layers on it, but they don't put any curbs in. But also something else that's amusing, you can go, see, look, it's not resurfaced here. When you go out of one sort of council area to another council area, it just stops, and then you're back on the lunar landing again. But yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll join it up in the middle somewhere. So I'm going to carry on going, and I will bring you back probably when I get into the UK, because most of the journey is going to be at night now, so you won't get to see anything. So I shall speak to you later. Good morning, good morning. We are back in the UK, as you can tell, because we're on the proper side of the road. Or we could be in Australia or New Zealand, but we're not. We're in the UK. Or we could be in Japan, because they drive on the proper side of the road as well. But anyway, we're in Newport in Shropshire, and we're going to this big food preparation place. They do a lot of packing for if you go into supermarkets and you buy a bag of salad. That's what they do here. So they wash it and prepare it and pack it for you, and then distribute it to all the supermarkets, I would imagine. So it's a huge farm. They do their own growing and everything as well, as you can see by the plastic and the nets that are about, and obviously everything's green. UK, we do rain, so everything's always green. But yeah, there's a couple of different plants. There's this one you can see down on the right hand side, and there's another one at the back. Now I want, when they open the gate, there we go. I want the one at the back. I'm sure I've got spinach on, and I'm sure the last time I brought spinach, it went to the one at the back.
Pedestrian front.
Yeah, there's a pedestrian notification thing, which, gets it wrong regularly. And, to everybody that says it can be very annoying. But the thing is like I said before, you do just switch off to it. It's a bit like having the running fridge. You just switch off to it. You don't hear it. So it's absolutely pointless, really. But there you go. It wasn't a pedestrian, and I didn't run anybody over. Oh, there's a guy down there that helped me get on the bay. Very nice man, and I would have struggled without him. In fact, it wasn't easy with him, but it definitely would have been a lot harder without him. So thank you very much, mister, if you're watching. So if you come here and you don't know where you're going, just stop at that first one, because some of it goes to there, like that guy was going, and some of it comes up to the top of here. If you stop at those buildings, they'll tell you. But when you get to this bit, this is a road here. It's just two farm entrances, basically, the opposite sides of the road. So you do have to stop there, because that road is like through a village sort of thing. Why do we think the button is so low then? Strange. Everything has to stop and get out. Unless it's so that everything stops to get out to press the button. Don't know. Maybe it's just to slow the traffic down. No idea. Seems a bit bizarre that you have to get out to press the button. That'll be handy if he's just tipped. Means we can get on the bay. Obviously loaded from Spain, so we'll go and see what's going on.
Switch to parking mode recording.
Now it took me a minute because this company, remember me saying to you they're very strict on the temperatures, this company have to have a full journey printout of the temperatures from loading to getting here. So this trailer, or most modern trailers, are done by GPS. All the temperature is monitored by GPS. It can be stopped and all that sort of thing by the office. I do have an app that can do it, and she does let me do it myself, but when it comes to official things like this, the email should come from her. So I've had to contact her. She looks it up on the system, and then she sends the company here an email with the full journey record of what the fridge was set at and what it was running at. And before they get that, they won't tip it. So we had to do all that before we get to go on the bay. I'm going to tip this and then I'm going back to the yard, so I'll leave the video there. Thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed it. Unfortunately, a lot of it coming back up the road was at night, so you didn't get to see much. Thank you to everybody that's bought me a coffee and everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. We're on about 10,350 now, and I will catch up with you all next time. Take care.